while now.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. A victim quiz? Not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me! Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely.
That's the right answer, one of them. Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, cause there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Cause then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind the scene details.
All right.
Dying makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon too.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
All that remains of a once powerful
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Is
Huh?
all that
Did you
remains
hear
of a
something?
once powerful yoke.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Oh, der arme one of them.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
Okay, so kann man es auch ausdrücken.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms.
Ja, das könnte sein. In dem Buch, ich meine das Buch, da stand doch drin, dass das in einem Raum gemacht werden muss, der dunkel ist.
Why did you select the middle one, Himiko?
Naja,
Because you laid your trap there.
die Mitte ist halt am...
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Ja, stimmt, das könnte auch
even if
sein.
Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words. Performing the seance in that room
Ja,
was
ich
Himiko's decision, was it
meine,
not?
mit dem Cage
What if someone
Child
steered her into...
und Demi, das könnte passen. Okay, könnte nicht passen. Yeah, but who? When we were picking the room, Kyo said he didn't care which one.
Oh no! Performing the seance in that room was...
Was war nochmal das Hole im Corner?
Himiko's decision, was it not?
Na, kommt hin. That room also had a part of a crosspiece cut off. Okay, das heißt, jeder Raum war
What if someone
verwanzt.
steered her into picking that room?
Das habe ich so gar nicht mitbekommen. Ich dachte, der wäre damals einfach im...
Why did you select the middle one?
Der wäre damals einfach im Gang gestürzt. Das heißt, die Falle war in jedem Raum. Okay.
Other rooms may be trapped.
I agree.
Das habe ich sonst noch gar nicht mitbekommen.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Mehr oder weniger.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Das ist natürlich jetzt echt bedauernswert, Kyo.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Naja, no reason ist ein bisschen absolut, aber etwas weniger reason.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live facing forward. And live life facing forward, verdammt nochmal. Ich glaube, ich habe das jetzt 4 Mal gelesen und kein einziges Mal richtig gelesen. Keep your chin up and live life... 5 Mal. Keep your chin up and live life living... Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Ace, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
Ja, was soll man vom dummen Roboter auch erwarten?
But damn! Well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floor but until it was used for the murder? Na, weil das, weil der Bandkreis da drum war. Ich muss ihn nur schnell genug finden und ihn auswählen. Das funktioniert wieder so halbwegs hier. Markerstone, Iron Cage, choose floor, bottom in the center, dog statue. Cruspies, Monokuma-Fei. Nee, warte. Irgendwo, hier muss auch dieser... Ah, hier ist er. Der Circle.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit... There's no doubt in my mind. You're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Und das ist natürlich... Kyo, hieß er, glaube ich, oder? Genau, Kyo.
It has to be you! Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Ja, natürlich, wer denn sonst?
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo?
Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Weswegen?
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
Man kann doch einfach, je nachdem, wo man sich nachher hinstellt, die Schritte abzählen. Oder Nachtsichtgerät tragen.
When you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
Die Sache ist halt, er hat halt nichts zu befürchten und das weiß er halt auch. Weil, ja, Tenko würde getötet haben, aber Angie, das ist eine ganz andere Geschichte. The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I can move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see at all. They used... Hearing, touch, smell? Ne, hearing... Ja, hearing mit dem Song, das wäre eine Möglichkeit. Touch, smell? Sechster Sinn. Ich hätte gesagt, er hat einfach seine Schritte abgezielt. Ich kann nicht auswählen. Ich kann nicht auswählen. Ich kann nicht... Wow.
Oh no!
Wow, ich drücke halt wie sonst was. Ja, entweder Hearing oder Sex Smell. Ich drücke wie verrückt. Es geht nicht. Okay, dann hat er... Okay, meine Idee wäre halt Schritte abgezählt. Und das nächste war halt, er hat halt gehört, was die gesungen haben. Und dann die Position auch nicht. Touch. Da. Smell? Alter. Was soll er denn gerochen haben? Salz? Wurde der Geruch angesprochen? Nee, okay. Wow. Ja. Dann Touch. Ja, okay. Ja, okay, da hat er sich halt an der Wand lang getastet und dann dahin... Ja, okay. Das kommt in gewisser Hinsicht dem sechsten Sinn nahe. Wenn ich ganz ehrlich bin.
That's it! The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
That way they could get around in the dark. Like how I got to the candle.
Ja, okay. Lass ich durchgehen.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at a scene, I know it. Okay. Ich weiß es nicht, sagen wir es mal so. F-L-O-O-R. Was haben wir ein F? B-O-A-R-D. Nee. Candle. C-A-N-D-L. Nee. Ich brauche einen Anfangsbuchstaben. Gib mir das wenigstens. Okay, Vielleicht ein A. Okay. Match? Matches! Ach, warte. M. Ja, okay, das habe ich gerade aus Versehen gemacht. M-A. Habe ich irgendwo ein T? Streichhölzer. Stimmt, die hat er dabei. Ich muss nur ein T irgendwo herbekommen. Kriege ich kein T? Match. M-A-T-C-H. Magic? G-I-C. Okay, was? Ja, was mit Magic? Okay. Magic. M-A-T. Okay, was? Magic. Was war denn da Magic? Magic Candle? C-A-N-D-L-E? Scheinbar. Oder kriege ich ein A? Nee. E? Nee. War das ein A? Ich hab's nicht gesehen. CL. Irgendwas mit L vielleicht? Magic. C-L-A-W. Nee, Chlor. Magic. C-R? Magic Circle? Ach, sie haben sich am Circle orientiert, okay.
That's it! The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Ja.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
Du musst dich halt... Du stellst dich halt in die Ecke, guckst in die Mitte des Raumes und sobald das Licht ausgeht, gehst du halt 3 Schritte nach vorne und berührst den Circle, dann weißt du doch, wo du stehst. Also, ich habe ja schon selbst Orientierungsprobleme, aber die Leute hier bringen das Ganze auf ein ganz neues Level.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt, all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it! With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready?
From your mouth?
I also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. So, this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? Ja, das sind Linien, die zu den Ecken führen. Hier hinten.
There! This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Was?
Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Ja, können wir bitte wieder auf unseren Mordfall zurückkommen?
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction. Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Okay, was kommt jetzt?
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words.
Durch unsere Bestimmung hätte ich nicht gedacht.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
What?
It's correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Er gibt sein Bestes, er war stets bemüht.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Ist ja halt überhaupt nicht.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
Natürlich.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense! At times like this. The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Der ist doch Feuer und Flamme für.
Why were you waiting for it?
Akio confessed to killing Tenku, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Was sind Markis auf der anderen Seite?
Tenko and Angie. He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Lab rule.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Angie.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I've got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. If we vote now, we'll never know the truth. We have to defend that point.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Ja, nee, das war das Falsche.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Da kommt das hin.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second we need to find.
He was planning to use the
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery.
I've got this!
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I've got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
Ich finde diese Szene so
He
unglaublich
was
cool.
planning to use the new
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of...
I've got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Was? Wow. Okay, jemand funktioniert das. Oh Gott, Button mashing. Okay.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery?
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Das war das. Ah, wie ist es? Das getrocknete Blut. Dry blood under the floor.
This is it! The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain on the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance. It was there before. Ne, es musste eigentlich da sein, bevor Tenko getötet wurde dann. Na, okay. Okay, dann muss das erste sein. Von die Investigation, the air was dry. Ich meine...
That's it! The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder.
Ja, das würde ich mit dem anderen eigentlich auch sagen, aber hey.
It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Das muss dann ja von Angie sein. Angie, so.
That's it!
Das heißt, die beiden Morde sind doch irgendwie miteinander
That
verbunden.
bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.